Good morning, students. How are you all doing? Let's get started with our lesson for today. Chapter 1: Parts of our body, the heart and the blood circulation. In the previous lesson, we discussed that just as a car or a bicycle may have different parts, our body is also made up of various parts. So before we take a deeper look at the heart, let us look at some of the main parts of our body. The brain controls all the functions of our body. The stomach holds and breaks down food. The liver helps in the digestion of fat. The kidneys filter blood to remove waste from our body. The lungs help in the process of respiration. And last but not the least, the heart, which pumps blood to all parts of the body. At this point, this might not make much sense to you, but by the end of this chapter, you will be able to understand each and every part of the body and will also know its function. So, in today's session, let's have a deeper look at the heart. Let's look at four main topics that we will be discussing today. First, the introduction. What is a heart after all? Then we will focus at the location. Where is it? And then we will analyze how the heart looks like. Finally, we will look at the function of the heart. What does it do? Your heart is really just a muscle. There are lots of muscles all over your body. In your arms, in your legs, in your back, everywhere. But the heart muscle is special because of what it does. The most fun part about the heart is that it is about the size of your fist. Go ahead, make a fist. That is the size of the heart. The heart forms the main part of the circulatory system. Now, you might be wondering, what really is the circulatory system? Your heart is actually at the center of your circulatory system, as you can see in the picture. And the circulatory system is a network of blood vessels such as arteries, veins, and capillaries. And these blood vessels carry blood to and from all areas of your body. Now you might be wondering, what do these terms mean? Arteries, veins, and blood vessels? You will come across these terms when you go deeper into the chapter. Where is the heart located exactly? Let's do a small activity. Take your fist and place it in the middle of your chest. Now, slowly tilt your fist a little to the left. That is exactly where your heart is placed. Front and middle of the chest, and a little to the left. Now that we know a little bit about the heart and where it is located, let's take a deeper look into the heart. The heart is made up of four different blood-filled areas, and each of these areas is called a chamber. There are two chambers on each side of the heart. One chamber is on the top and one chamber is on the bottom. The two chambers on top are called the atria. If you're talking only about one, call it an atrium. The heart has a right atrium and a left atrium. The two chambers on the bottom are called the ventricles. The heart has a right ventricle and a left ventricle. The atria and ventricles work as a team. The atria fill with blood, then dump it into the ventricles. You will learn more about this in the next class. For now, all you need to know are the four different parts of the heart. The function of the heart is quite simple. Your heart is sort of like a pump, or two pumps in one. The right side of your heart receives blood from the body and pumps it to the lungs. The left side of the heart does the exact opposite. It receives blood from the lungs and pumps it out to the body. Thus, we can say that the heart pumps blood to all parts of the body in the circulatory system. But why is it necessary for the heart to pump blood? Blood provides oxygen and nutrients to the body. Blood also collects carbon dioxide and waste materials from all parts of the body to the excretory system. What you can see now is an illustration from the 1930s. You might be wondering what that tiny plug or that tower or even the tiny 3,000-gallon stand represents. Well, the heart is a powerful instrument pumping about 2,000 to 3,000 gallons of blood every day. That's around 1,000 liters of blood. In a lifetime of 70 years, a heart could pump roughly 77 million gallons of blood, enough to fill a skyscraper or raise a 10-ton weight 10 miles. In simple words, in an hour, a heart could raise a man 5 floors in an elevator. Two hearts could provide enough energy to drive a truck around the world in 2 years. Do you know what are doctors who specialize in treating heart diseases called? Well, find out. Goodbye, and let's meet you in the next session.